Alright everybody, just wanted to show you a little project I had done a while ago for my niece. It's a converted Powerwheels Jeep that basically it was thrown away at an auction. It had just the normal little tiny motors off the back here and there. And this is the backyard it goes into. Lots of hills. Basically, you guys know, if you have any experience with Powerwheels, that they go down hills great, they go up hills like so. What I did was, it's got a battery in the front. I used little tiny LED flashlights that you get at auto stores and some of the other places, and put them behind here so it had working lights. Also gave it a quick on-off switch on the side. I covered the tires, the plastic ones, in old tractor tires that I had just chopped down. And these are actually getting pretty thin. She's been using this for about 6 years now. It really tore through the back tires, but the reason that it actually tore through the back tires, and you notice it does have a wheelie bar on it, and it needs it because this is what it's got for a motor. I sourced it from Monster Scooter Parts. It is a 12-volt DC. Output is 350 watts. I have a battery pack here, a battery pack here, and then also the one that is actually underneath of the shaker engine. Series of relays. Basically, the way I have it set up is a chain drive, and it's got a reduction gear. I had tried ones out of little Razor scooters that were very similar to this without the reduction. Once it got going, it was fine, but it had no torque to start off with. So I built a simple chain tensioner out of a couple of little pieces, and custom intake box was just basically sheet aluminum that I attached down in there. Underneath of it, you'll notice that it actually has brakes. Because again, she's on the hill, and I was worried about that. It's got grease fittings for the axles. These are basically modified Razor scooter parts. This was the center of the rear drive wheel that I had cut out, and then I bolted two of them together that had the chain drive on it, and made a center, basically creating a live axle. What I did over here is I made two plates that would lock into the original wheels hubs. One there and one there. And then I welded on nuts and little tiny bolts there so that it would lock in and not slide out. But basically, I knew that this thing was going to need some kind of brakes for it. So I added the brake off of the original scooter, and I added what you can see here is an actual brake pedal. So basically, you have your go and your stop, forward and reverse. But they needed some better relays. That's why I had added those. Also upholstered the seat. Just something quick that I made, a little foam on it. Made it a little bit more comfortable for her. But basically, going up the hill, it had so much power that it would actually lift the front end off the ground. I doubt it'll do it now because the tires are pretty torn through. They were simple screws at random spots, and I used liquid wrench to put them on. And this was the modified front battery that is an actual Powerwheels, but I had to modify it a little bit for a couple of different reasons. And then of course, had to give it a custom paint job for her. A little bit of pink leopard print. And a little Barbie's Got Nothing on Brooklyn. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was fun building this thing. I'm working on another little Jeep for a friend of mine's kid. And it's actually going to be full four-wheel drive. I took 2 Jeeps and I'm creating an actual four-wheel drive because he lives up in the woods basically. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It's all appreciated. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them for you. Have a great day.